Hello everyone, welcome back to DCC The World of Biology. I am SD Parmar and you are welcome to Class 12 Biology. In today's topic, we are going to discuss about solutions related to infertility. Last time we had talked about infertility. Today we will talk about the solutions which are helpful for the couple who are suffering from infertility. Discuss about the different ART methods, in which first method we are going to discuss is IVF. Definitely you must have an idea about the full form of IVF. Just a minute. IVF means in vitro fertilization. In vitro fertilization. In vitro. There are two terms in biology. One is in vivo and another is in vitro. In vivo means inside of organism's body, and this one is definitely outside of organism's body. So in vitro fertilization is a procedure or a technique which is applicable outside of the patient's body, means not in the female's body, not in the female's womb. In this technique, ova from the mother's body and sperm from the father's body, means the couple who is undergoing through the technique of in vitro fertilization, from their body ova and sperms are taken and they are fertilized in a test tube in a liquid medium, and all the conditions applied are just the same as the mother womb, which is the needed or a required conditions for the zygote for the fertilization. So what will happen here? It is a hormonally controlled method. Hormonally controlled method or a procedure in which ovas and sperms are taken from the donor's body or the couple's body and fertilized in a test tube. And in the test tube there will be the liquid medium. The babies who are born with the help of IVF techniques are called test tube baby, and first test tube baby in our country was born in around 1986 in KEM Hospital of Mumbai, and the first IVF which was successfully done, the doctor was Indra Hinduja. So Indra Hinduja was the doctor who has proven IVF technology beneficial for the couple who are desiring for conceiving pregnancy and suffering from infertility. Okay. Ova and sperms are injected into the test tube and there will be fertilization. It would be under observation for 3 to 5 days for the development of healthy embryo, and then after this embryo is transplanted into the mother's body, meaning in the uterus, for the conceiving of pregnancy, organogenesis inside of the mother womb. So the technique is in nutshell we can say that it is for the ovulation and spermatogenesis. This ova and sperms are met or having a matting or zygote formation outside of the female body, but whole embryogenesis process would be inside of the mother body only. In IVF actually there are two different kind of conditions, two different kind of method. One is called ZIFT and the second is called IUT. ZIFT is a zygote intra-fertilization technique and this one is intrauterine technique. So once the zygote has been formed, this zygote or embryo is transplanted into the uterus. That technique, in vitro technique, is okay. Ova and sperm matting in the test tube, ये तो होना ही है इसमें भी. So that is called in vitro. After the formation of zygote, the transplantation of zygote, that differs in this two technique. Here as the zygote forms, it would be implanted into the mother body for embryogenesis. Okay, whether here what will happen, here not only zygote formation is needed, but the zygote will be under observation till the formation of 8 blastomeres. We have studied that what is this 8 blastomeres in the reproductive system of human. 8 blastomeres. So till the zygote is under development till the formation of 8 blastomeres, माने the 8 nucleus and 7 sex cells. Till then they will keep it under observation, and then after it would be transplanted into the mother body who is desiring for the conceiving. So this is the difference of IVF, and the difference is related to transplantation of embryo. Okay? In vitro fertilization is a technique in which ova and sperms are fertilized outside of the woman body in a test tube in a liquid medium having all the conditions just the same as female body, and then after formation of zygote, the zygote is directly transferred into the women body, that is ZIFT. And if the zygote is transplanted after the completion of 8 blastomas development, that is IUT. The second technique we are going to study is ICSI. What is ICSI? That is intra cytoplasmic sperm injection or insertion. So from the name only we can understand this technique is applicable for infertile male, and in this technique the sperm is taken from male and it is directly injected into the cytoplasm of ova. In IVF technique, what we were doing, in that technique there is a insertion of ova and sperm in a test tube, whether here sperm is directly injected into the cytoplasm of ova, so suddenly zygote fertilization would be there, zygote formation would be there. Okay, insertion of healthy sperm meaning desired sperm. So definitely this technique is fruitful for the couple or for the male who is suffering from the infertility problems related to sperm count, either less sperm count माने oligospermia or non-motile sperms, zoospores, or the sperms which are absent in seminal fluid. So this kind of sperm related problems which is causing infertility, for those couple ICSI technique is fruitful or beneficial. Insertion of sperm directly into cytoplasm of ova. Okay, and fruitful for male suffering from sperm related अल्टरेशंस, जिसमें कुछ भी हो सकता है. ओलिगोस्पर्मिया माने लेस स्पर्म काउंट, ऑलरेडी वी हैव डिस्कस्ड. देन एजोस्पर्मिया माने sperm is absent, और asthenospermia माने sperms are not mature that much for insemination, माने sperms are not able for traveling. Okay, so this is the second technique, ICSI. And then after, same as IVF, after the zygote formation, zygote is implanted into female body. Okay, so after zygote formation, each and every ART technique will be followed by the zygote implantation, because the ova formation ova and sperm fertilization would be happening in the laboratory in vitro condition, पर जो zygote formation है वो होने के बाद for the embryogenesis technique definitely we have to take help of the mother womb only. It's the natural process for baby birth. Okay, so whatever the techniques we people are using, it is just for the insemination, okay, or the zygote formation. Once the zygote has been formed, definitely the whole delivery process, means the process of embryogenesis, fetus development, everything would be going into the mother womb only. Is IUI, that is intrauterine insertion or intrauterine insemination. So here in this technique, a very small amount of stimulant is given to women for the maximum maturation of ova, growth of ova and lining of uterus, which is followed by insemination directly in the uterus from the good or a healthy sperm from male ejaculator. So this kind of technique is also beneficial for the couple who are facing the problems related to lower sperm count or oligospermia, means all the problems which is related to sperm. Okay, so this technique is also fruitful for all. These techniques are safe techniques which is observed or applicable by the specialized doctor, experienced medical person. In each and every technique there is definitely 99.9% results would be there. In some chances 0.1 possibilities would be there for failure of the disease, failure of the techniques, but most of probably all the cases would be having the fruitful result for this. Okay. Next technique is oocyte donor. What is this oocyte donor? This is definitely from the name only we are getting the thing that donor, some ladies who is donating the ovas. Why? Because the ladies who are suffering from the infertility problem due to the absence of ova or problem having ovulation, so in this condition some donors are selected, women donor, which could be either known or unknown to the couple, and she will donate the ovas. Again the same procedure for the zygote formation, it would be fertilized with the partner's male ejaculated meaning sperm count, and then after the zygote would be transplanted into the partner's uterus meaning the lady. Okay, and this way the pregnancy would be conceived. So that is oocyte donor. Ladies suffering from ओव्यूलेशन प्रॉब्लम्स, ओव्यूलेशन अल्टरेशन, वो कुछ भी हो सकता है फिर ना, ओवा मैच्योर नहीं है, एग्स मैच्योर नहीं है, या तो ओव्यूलेशन कम हो रहा है, इरेगुलर मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल, एनीथिंग. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज GIFT. Gamete intra fertilization technique. Okay, gamete intra fertilization or fallopian technique. What happens here? The sperms are directly injected into the fallopian tube. So the sperms who are having facing, male is facing suppose problem for the traveling of a sperm till ova, and successful traveling has been not achieved by the sperm. In this condition GIFT is applicable. So in this condition the sperm would be directly injected into the fallopian tube. So very easily sperm and ova matching could be there. तो यहाँ पर the problem would be related to again the sperm motility माने asthenospermia. So here the problem of sperms could be like problem related to structure of sperm, motility of the sperm, maturation of the sperm. Any this kind of problem related to sperm could be overcome with the help of GIFT or GIFT also we can call. And the next is TSI. Just a minute, I'll have to take water. Next technique is TSI. TSI माने testicular surgery insemination. Okay, so what happens here when we were talking about When we were talking about alteration or infertility causes in male, at that time I had told you that one problem related to male infertility, it could be blockage of vasa differentia and vasa efferentia, or blockage of epididymis. So in this condition, male would be having sperm count, sperm formation would be also there, but ejaculation problem could be occurred. So in this condition, via surgery, sperms are collected from epididymis and then after followed by the insemination. Okay, so here it is the surgical method. It is called TSI as well as TSE also, testicular surgical extraction or testicular sperm extraction. Surgical method. For collection of sperms from epididymis, followed by again intrauterine insemination. Okay, and the last technique of ART is surrogacy, or in other word we also call it surrogate mother. In this, the mother would be giving actually this word should not be used to describe this technique. In this case, some ladies are donating their womb for the process of whole embryogenesis. Means the desired ova and sperm would be first इन विट्रो फर्टिलाइजेशन टेक्निक और नेचुरल तो वैसे नहीं होता है, इन विट्रो फर्टिलाइजेशन टेक्निक थ्रू आउट विथ जाइगोट फॉर्मेशन वुड बी देयर, एंड देन आफ्टर द जाइगोट वुड बी implanted into the surrogate mother rather than the female of that couple. Suppose the female is having some problem regard of uterus, or due to which the embryogenesis process is not happening, or alterations are again and again occurring at the time of embryogenesis, मतलब pregnancy conceiving होता है but the lady is not able to continue the pregnancy. So in this condition, the doctor suggests this kind of method in which the uterus of some another lady, the womb of some another lady would be used for the whole process of embryogenesis, and after completion of the parturition, माने delivery, the fetus would be given to the couple who has hired the surrogate mother. Okay, so these all are the ART techniques, artificial reproductive techniques, assisted reproductive technique, which is a beneficial invention of medical science for the problem overcome the problem of infertility.